And welcome back. Continuing on through the Atlantic Express, we will. Nice. Remote hacking dart. Can always use more of those. Because them boys ain't exactly cheap. Are you sure about that? So I remember in the original you being able to bip-bop that from over here. And you can. Nice.
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Well, that's rude.
We'll take this place apart to find you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape.
What the fuck did I ever do to you? And don't say kidnapped your kid, because I certainly didn't. Ow. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, regular enemies can throw grenades now.
Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta.
Goodbye, Herr Flick. And good luck to you.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair, sport. Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
Sophia Lamb has taken Rapture and is responsible for stealing children from the surface. Her splicers destroyed my submersible and forced me to run. But the ticket booth here is secure, and though I cannot trust him, Sinclair is a valuable ally. I have already rescued a few of the new little ones from Lamb. They all want to know how we will get home. I wish I had the right words for them.
And on to the amusement park. Okay. So welcome to Ryan's Amusements. Our first real level of the game.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead. As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
And unfortunately, I'll be forced to buy a plasmid that I really only going to ever use to melt ice. So, first official area, there is one little sister to be found. And that little sister is going to come with its own complications. Especially when you consider we have to save the little sister. Or we have to get the little sister.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
I don't have a ticket. I guess we'll have to go get one.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha Series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
So let's go on and increase drill dabblage. In this game, there are 3 upgrades for weapons instead of 2. You cannot get the third until you have the other 2.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here coo with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
And we get our third weapon of the game. A machine gun.
Listen up! Choppers! Get yourselves hid! No fuck-ups this time!
Oop. Oh, that was a waste of some trap darts. Forgot I had it on that. Just gonna pick those up.
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
Sports Boost. In this game, it just makes you move faster. Let's go on and watch these.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. We begin building here. Refitted for heavy construction, the Olympian returns with a new cargo. The state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the sea floor, fathoms below. After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected peril.
I love the kids in Miss Englert's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
After the platform is secured, work progresses at an astounding rate. Designed to be the foundation of Rapture, workers toil around the clock to create the metropolis you see today.
Gift shop. Let's check it out.
Your kind ain't welcome here. Help! He won't listen. What's that? I still serve. Run from the door.
All right. So, getting the blue. Damn it. Come on. On a safe, we'll get you bonus money.
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than it cost to manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop could whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
Zap zap.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct.
Come on.
Rapture
There we go.
is deliverance.
The slow ones are the ones that really mess with me.
Busted pile of junk. You broke it, didn't you, Edna? Everything you touch turns to shit.
Alright. And the blue bonus for hacking turrets is, again, better damage.
Typical.
Seems like everybody... He's on the... No refund, no return!
Got our Garden of Eden over there.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
And in this first one, we have Incinerate, Health Upgrade, and Youth Upgrade. So let's go find a little sister to actually get.
I may be hungry, but I'm not alone.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog-eat-dog. I wanted to see these dog-eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog-eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
Alright, so we're up to our tutorial. I am going to go ahead and make a save. Because Jesus has to happen fucking Christ, I'm probably going to die a couple times.
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good. Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best daddy.
Aw, ain't you precious.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
Alright, so we've got our main mechanic of this game, where
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things? I've got to find her, now more than ever.
anyways, well, this is our new mechanic, one of the new mechanics of the game.
Adam, Daddy, over there.
We have a little sister, and because we have Big D, good old Mr. Bubs, we can have them harvest Adam for us.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
Oh, I will, don't worry. Move. Oop. Don't need you there.
Just put her right
That should
down
do.
on that corpse.
There you go. Let's get some Adam.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
This Angela, he's nicer than other daddies.
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
So I've heard so many people complain about these little sister defense sections, and honestly speaking, I do not get where anybody's coming from. Even on the hardest difficulty, they are not bad. There's a lot of them that if you play your cards right with the right plasmids and whatnot, you can get by with no damage and the little sister not getting interrupted at all. Alright.
It's this way.
So if you ever find that you're lost and can't figure out where you need to go, he's already missing his head.
Why, hello there. My name is Andrew Ryan. I built the city of Rapture for children just like you, because the world above had become unfit for us. But here, beneath the ocean, it is natural to wonder if the danger has passed. If those we left behind will ever come to their senses. So, let us imagine, you and I, what might befall us on the surface.
Even though he's missing his head, if you telekinesis on that 9-iron and lob it where his head should be, you'll still get an achievement. The 9-irony. Rude. I actually see a lot of people miss the 9-irony achievement as well. I think it'd be one of the quickest achievements people tend to get, considering how easy it is to get.
I think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself. I guess it's just you and me, Mr. Voice Recorder. You, me, in 1959. I wonder what the new year will... What was that? Something's happened. The lights are going out. Kids, stay in your sleeping bags. It's gonna be fine.
Well, clearly it wasn't.
You monster! Buffoon.
We'll need to get in there later. Because, I mean, plasmids are tonics are tonics.
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for a home and lands of his own. But the parasites say no. What was yours is ours. We are a state. We are gone. We demand our share.
Touch me, innocent. Could you?
Rude. I really need to start remembering to check what ammo type I have on before I start firing willy-nilly. Because not having trap darts is going to make this a little more difficult. bap.
Piece of garbage.
Okay. So let's set up.
I've been rationing my supplies ever since the park got cut off from the rest of Rapture. Gotta stay strong. I'm holed up in this workshop, surrounded by those wailing brats, trying to beat their way in. They want my food, my guns. They want it all. But I got a plan. Gotta fix up the transport sub that's been rusting in the maintenance bay. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of this hole. These animals want Rapture? They can have it.
Right here.
Yes, it is.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
Daddy's giving you stories.
Come on. Hit the damn target.
Daddy, you always
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
Whew. Those will get easier as time goes on. Some aren't nearly as bad as others because you got basically just one direction they can come from, but some are like that.
Woman's a damned collectivist. Here in Rapture, how could the council fail to see it? Worse, to hide her intent, she gulls these patients of hers into a religious frenzy. A new Kremlin will rise and swallow the council house before they realize they've been had. I will not have my city swindled by the parasite. Whatever its guise. It is time, I think, to call Sinclair.
My home. Oh, my home. How I long for one night in a warm, clean bed.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
The parasite
You keep what you kill?
On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated, it must be controlled, and finally, surrendered. An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no. Your art must serve the cause. Your ideals endanger the people.
I would be saying, seems like you've got a pretty warped view of reality there, Ryan, but, recent times have been proven pretty damn close to this stuff.
She ain't yours.
She ain't yours either, bitch. Alright.
Lacking its own ingenuity, the parasite fears the visionary. But it cannot plagiarize, it seeks to censor. But it cannot regulate, it seeks to ban. Rapture was founded on an idea, and here they are held inviolate.
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
I mean, down here it's both of our survivals, because fuck you, you're a monster if you, try to eat these little girls.
I never used a belt on him or counted him or nothing. I do everything right.
Alright. So we can rescue or harvest. Obviously, we're going to rescue.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
Hey, let me help you. Use my head. There you go. Good girl. Alright, so we'll go on and end this episode here. We'll see y'all next time as we end Ryan's Amusements. See you then.